I got a new left hand. I didn't really make that much adjustments. New season, we choked in the playoffs, but I'm used to that. However, we got some good news. We are on all-man first string. Sadly, guys, we will be ending this series, finally, once we make it to all-man first string. This is pretty much road to all-man first string. Because, like, pretty much once you make it to all-man first string, you're a beast. And Eli is first. What's up, Eli? 367.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star?
This team's trash.
Let's play.
That team's trash. We're gonna win this. We're gonna win this one. Playing against gold players. Bro, we better win this. We don't win this, I know we're gonna win this.
Here's the punter, Sam
We can just
Martin,
camp out in the middle of the field.
And here
I
we
can
go.
beat this
the
guy
Super
with my eyes
Bowl of
closed.
Madden Ultimate Team is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Thing. What is he doing?
Special teams coaches spent a lot of time scheming things up, but this was just a bad return. Now the offense has a long way to go.
See, he's probably already on the pause menu because he saw my team. He knows he doesn't stand a chance.
To try to put points on the board.
Okay. Here we're gonna start off with this.
And not great starting field position here for the offense. First and 10, McNabb. Complete to Newsom. And he'll be brought down, and looks like right at the 15. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They go play action. It's McNabb. And right away, he lost the football. And fortunately for him, he's able to get
Sid, the science kid.
Loss on the play.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Can I smack your butt and just rape you? Can I rape you in the butt like 10 times so I can smack you? This is Brayman's older brother, so I must rape you.
From the gun, here's McNabb going up top.
This is
This
just Brayman's brother.
Brings up fourth down. The Falcons send out
I'm until Brayman's parents are hanging out with bad people.
Come from inside his own end zone.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you gotta fight that little bit of panic that emerges.
Kobe Jones, come on.
It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. Are you gonna win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Time running out here
Yeah,
on the
make a
play
delay
clock.
game because of this.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I'm thinking what to do here. Okay, we'll do this.
Shift together here from the D-line. Now Stanton.
This is a good play. So many people who are like here to get over.
It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Right when you see the grass or the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. And inside the 20 before he's brought 18 yards there, down to the 18 and a first down.
Stop barking
So
in the
Herman Moore,
background.
his first grab of the game, and back in his day, he shattered all the Lions' receiving records.
And he did it with a number of different quarterbacks. He was the target for defenses to adjust to. And I guess the best way to put it is, more that today's game can be just as successful.
James White, the man he was looking for in the backfield. And that'll bring up second down.
And that one was knocked away, and I think the defenders are going to be a little upset with themselves. They made the play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone open, really wasn't. Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver, and no matter what, I'm going to throw it to him. And that was a play made by the defense, and it could have been a bigger one. How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got to back his quick and shifty to make moves, make people miss, but also gets 2 and 3 before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, but you have to really nice game.
Just update, and there's new He's saying that
I scratch my head when I see the draw play called, especially after a great run the previous play. Keep attacking. Sometimes the draw play develops slowly, and that allows the defense to react.
Okay, he's stopping the run.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. In on the tackle there, Ray Nitsky, and his heyday, it was before my day, it was before your day, but he was something else.
You can still see that 6'6", and him rattling running backs and getting after quarterbacks.
Damn!
Victory, a touchdown. Victor Cruz from 8 yards out, and the Pats have taken the lead. Well,
yeah, this is all Madden second string, so it's going to be harder for me to kick field
Everyone has a
goals
section
than
in their
this.
playbook
But
called
I made the extra point.
that was a
That's
super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a
I don't know if he's mean or not, but he was down the street and he saw me and come running this away. So. You got to tell something. What would you tell?
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves.
He's pretty dog.
Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way, just like us calling.
I saw him down the road while I was out there getting my meat.
Come to us.
He come across the street, and I thought somebody down there in one of those houses was calling me. But maybe they wasn't, no, because I saw the dog crossing from that side of the street, this side. I heard somebody saying something. And I was like, well, I don't think I've ever seen that dog down in that house. That man has got 2 other dogs. And they don't never leave his dog.
Incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
High school coach John Ford used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision.
Go look at it out above the window.
Harassed in the pocket. He throws the
Okay.
Virginia.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I ain't getting lost by
That's
no
the
goal
nicest
player,
thing he
bro.
called. What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any
Of
questions.
course he
They
decides to
told
go
us that
for
they were
it.
going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play. But look for them to try it again later.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it.
Watch
This is
the
4th down.
pass.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got time. He's going to throw.
Are you kidding me? I got mossed by a goal player on 4th
An
down.
unbelievable play there on 4th and long.
That's so good.
7 yards. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2.
That's so
And
good.
they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Hey, little stick.
That was okay.
Tomlinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Partner, we're into the 2nd quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling...
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Darius Butler. The Patriot offense now set to come back out on the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in.
You know my name? Okay, what's my...
that easy, right? To be able to take
Wait,
exactly
little
what
stick.
happened before.
Are you,
They've got to make a
my
few
friend
additional
Patrick?
changes along
I
the
think
way
you
because
are,
I'm
actually.
sure the defense will make some
Oh, yeah, I
adjustments,
know
but
who
they've
you
got to
are.
have great confidence having scored the last time out.
So they just got the football on an interception. They almost gave it right back to
Okay, I
St.
know who you are. I
And
remember
you
now.
know, when you look over to the bench after that type of a play, number one is pure relief. Didn't give it up. But it's not the coach you're worried about yelling at you.
Well, how does he catch
Defense who
that?
just intercepted the pass and want to break over there. Hey, take care of the football,
I don't know
man.
how he just
He got
caught that.
29 yards at a time. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end down, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Oh, okay.
Shreds the tackle.
What?
And a hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Keeps doing that cover 4
Everything
cheese.
about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the
doing
football.
that. I don't know how to
You have to be able
stop
to
it.
catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense
This
draws
doesn't
up here
look like a
on
cover
3rd.
4. Is it?
They'll set up a throw. It's brought in by Bolden.
I'm about to say,
He's gonna
he dropped
have the
that.
first down at about the 38. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as
Okay, I
well.
was doing different plays.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think they were looking at something out central
Yep, and I
casting.
think I know where you live too.
I mean, size, the hands.
I'm talking to
Speed,
someone on my
I mean,
phone.
can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of the offensive coordinator, don't you?
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball.
Oh,
And
no,
as he
he's
tried to do
dancing.
that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Dang it.
Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. A great
Yep.
run, it's picked off. Fighting him on.
Just ran right through the trash.
Yeah, this is
What
just
a return
embarrassing.
as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. A minute 59 to go in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. And a
Great
great
pace.
spot to start this drive from here. Running right, this is Tomlinson. Nowhere to go here. He
fumbled the
lost
ball.
the football. And they are going to set up
Idiot.
shop at the
What you calling me?
32-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense. Had a
Dang
nice
it.
sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
So we can't afford to pay it right now anyway.
Offense with a fumble, but they recover it, and it brings up second down.
Yep, I definitely know who he is.
Now they try the right side here. Down to about the 22 here. Given 9 there, they still need 6 more now on third down.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
They'll give it here to the running back. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
There's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
He gets it inside to Johnson. That one good for 14 yards. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going.
But they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the
Come on,
defense is going to
defense,
remember
stop
this one, right? They
choking.
kind of rub their nose in it.
Stop
They
beating
come out here in
yourself.
the eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And they're going to speed things up here. 2nd down, McNabb. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Score a touchdown because I'm not
He'll
focusing.
take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Their dangerous wide receiver. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
Oh, by the way,
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kicks
Oh,
away.
by the way, I know who you are is because
That's fielded in the end
I got
zone.
a comment from Patrick, and when I read that comment, that gentleman changed to roll
to the
stick. By the way, that's how I
22-yard
found that
line.
out.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead,
Well, how is
they
he?
turn the
How
ball
is that?
Turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Well, he just threw an interception last drive. Nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of different driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? 'Cause that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bouncy bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country
I
roads.
certainly have. Plenty of family back there. God love them.
So here we go, a 3rd down after the 2nd down pass completion. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got Cruz complete.
Okay,
and
bye.
he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On play action, they'll throw. It's caught, left side, Bolden. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now Stanton trying to...
How does he read that so perfectly?
There he goes, right side.
Dang it.
These guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. And with great field position here, chance for some points before the break.
That's prime real estate. Just have to decide how they want to try and take their shot to try and put those points on the board.
Here's McNabb. And he will score.
Damn, I can't believe we let them take the lead against me. That is so devastating.
McNabb in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons have taken the lead. And this one's
after a ring good.
That is very frustrating right there.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Hey, guys.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Yep.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Nothing.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field.
Happened.
They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better.
I'm just choking like
down
I'm
2-0.
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Strahan in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Dad, can you buy me the fallout having that pack? Dad, can you do that? No, we need to get it separated.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. So
Why
why
was that so off target?
innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
This is a gold team I'm
Call
playing
came in there
against. I don't know how
isolated
he's
up
doing so
because
good.
anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
But I'm elite. Elite is what always beats gold.
He's going to take another
What?
shot here.
Why are my throws so off target? What is going on?
Sanders, the Hall of Famer with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Okay,
First
well,
possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running
Yes, I
into your
should.
pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that
Has
one.
that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days. Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to
Left the
go.
party, man.
Tuck it and get all you can.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, McNabb. To the
Why is he
sideline. Oh, a
playing so
nice
good?
catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
All right, say it with me now. There are a lot of different words we come up with. Maybe we go back and forth after that play, getting his toes tapped down to make that catch. Crafty.
Yep. Wiley.
Oh, definitely.
All the veteran names.
You name it. Has every move in the book and continued to get better throughout his career so he can make that type of a catch.
So an excellent throw and an excellent catch there.
Zone coverage, which means you just have to find the open areas in between defenders. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Fresh set of downs here.
I think I got it for a
First down
reason.
throw, McNabb. He gets it left side to Johnson. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
To throw on second, McNabb.
Good
And he
use
fires
for
one that's intercepted. Picked off by Keith Tandy.
There we
And
go.
a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Let's get the momentum
That's
going
caught
back
by
now.
Moore. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? It's caught left side, Bolden. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 14 there, and it'll give the Patriots a first down. Now Stanton. Now he'll
Expose
let it go
him,
deep
come
left
on.
side. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops
Wait,
out.
all he's doing is
Incomplete.
cover 4. I should be able to be more
On
on these
every
drives
offensive
right here.
coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that
When
they call
you use those,
shot
it's
plays or
obviously
big
not
plays,
easy.
and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third
doing that
down.
cover 4
Now
cheese.
third down, less than a yard. And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
That is
Dang
passes
it! What is up with
intercepted
his
for the
defense
first time
skills,
today.
man?
Picked up by
What
the
the heck?
legend, Ray Nitschke. And his guys are going to have the football back as the third quarter comes to an end.
I'm just wondering why we're losing right now. I have no idea how.
They come out here in the I. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And in this situation with a lead, fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive
How
line.
am I going
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Got some space. Now they'll run it on the toss.
I'm not
Able
tackling
to
him,
break
man.
one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Come on,
But a nice little gain. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down,
Pick
that's
that.
extra time, extra
Bro,
plays,
gotta intercept that
really
now.
hurts the team on
Come on.
defense. He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
Here we go.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And here's
Come on,
a big
go
one
defense.
now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go. Ohio.
The wide receiver moving to a new spot.
Gus taught him here. This is a big deal.
From the gun, here's McNabb.
Dang
Jackson,
it!
he's got it. That one
Stop
good for
doing
10
cheese
yards.
plays.
And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Trying to lay one up deep. And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure how he wasn't able to hold on to that one in the end zone.
But it's a
A
different
great
formation.
opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for the defensive guys. When they get into film next week, They're going to want to know what happened. Where was the breakdown that almost allowed a touchdown?
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They're still in search of the first down after that last completion. On 3rd and short, it's the fullback Strong. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
3rd and inches, just turn around, hand it to the big guy, and let him plow forward and pick up the first down. A lot of people think that the offensive line, they may almost take the play off because they got a big guy back there pushing forward. I think it actually works in reverse. I think they block harder because they love seeing that guy get the ball because he doesn't touch it very often.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They come out here in the eye. 2nd down, McNabb. He's got his target, the tight end Newsome. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of... Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Flex round! Flex round! Here we go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
If we stop him here, we have a chance to win the game. Come on. Come on,
out of the gun, McNabb. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. And they're going to
have a chance to tie it, and at best win the game.
And now out come the Patriots. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and making an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Going back to Moore. This time he's got him complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Right here.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. They come out here in the eye. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Deep drop. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders.
I'm hoping to strip the ball.
Going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
Well, that's obviously the flag. We'll move on to the next game. I don't understand how we lost that, but somehow we did. I don't want to make excuses, but I was texting someone, though. That's probably why I lost, because I was fully focused, but that's okay. Move on now, next game. That's so deflating, though. It's heartbreaking. It's devastating to take L's like that. Sick of taking L's like Splash Bro, man. It's so annoying. Okay. Let's get to it.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it.
Possibly going to win against a team that has 99 Vic, bruh. Someone explain that? Oh, I know. We won't. First...
They met here on the opening Thursday of 2015, and they're at it again here. The Steelers and Pats are underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They go play action here on first down. Forced out to his left. On the left side, it's McDonald. 13 yards there on the pickup, and it'll give the Steelers a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
First down, he'll drop to throw. Out to his left. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he slides to avoid the hit. Give him 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a Pittsburgh first down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
Carry for White. And
okay, I am back. What did I miss? By the way,
it's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
He'll look to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, You're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back. Yeah. He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone.
No.
First and goal. Defense with their backs against the wall. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they
why did I
play
fall? That's a touchdown.
In the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Vance McDonald from 4 yards out. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Here we go.
Stanton. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Play clock winding down.
Okay,
and with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Design run for their line.
That well, didn't it?
Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Stanton. This is White on the screen. Wow. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
The Steelers insert their nickel defense on 3rd down.
Yeah, they add a DB. They'll drop to throw.
He read that.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Where's every single plan about the deals?
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They come up with an offset eye. Now White. They find some open field here. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. This will be caught at the 2. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll go with a keeper. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in. And they catch him here and stop him for no gain.
They'll run. This is White. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They come out here in the I. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Well, they held him out on second down, and now here's 3rd and goal. Now this time he'll look to throw. And almost intercepted. Would have been a huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands, that brings up 4th.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal.
Let's go.
Back to throw here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And the Patriots gearing up to go now.
That's big. That's
a breakdown by the O-line at the worst possible time. 4th and goal, and it leads to a sack.
And I can just see it now. On the sidelines, they're telling the quarterback, you've got to get rid of it somehow, some way. At least get it in the end zone and give us a chance. If they throw it in his...
He's got a man complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
Okay.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way.
Come on. Keep going, man. That would have been a touchdown.
And he's brought down.
Should have been a touchdown right there, Leo. Come on now.
Gives him a new set of downs. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. So the D-line's going to spread out. They go play action here on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown. Second down now after the incompletion. They'll look to throw here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Wow.
And that is incomplete.
He saw that coming perfectly. He read that.
Stanton. And a dump off to White. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 7 on the play, and they're going to have a third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now Stanton. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Got to the points,
Jason Pierre-Paul in there to get him for a loss of 9. And that'll lead to fourth down. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And Coons
What's up,
connects
RG3?
on this one. It's good.
I'm playing against a team that has a 99 overall Michael
trailing.
Vick.
It's 7-3.
I sacked him at the 1 yard line.
Certainly their offense has sputtered here a little bit in the first half as they finally do get on the board, but they only have 3.
Well, at least it eases the frustration a bit, doesn't it? Be able to get some points.
No, I never gave up a kick return in 9-17 before, and I was not going to give up on that.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
Give them 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to quarterback because they have to throw
99 Michael Vick
exposed. You still have to be
exposed.
alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt. 3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Let's go.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Dang it, I told my defense to watch the pass. Dang it.
And he's going to be taken down deep into Patriot territory. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
But I'm used to it, so it's okay.
Let's go.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. A nice pick
Come on, defense. Can we stop him at the 1-yard line again? Come on, defense. Please. Defense is stopping him. I'm begging you.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together.
No, yeah, you ain't going. No. What a way to end the half. Stopping the quarterback sneak at the 1-yard line. Wow.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more.
We get the ball at half, down 7-3. But our defense,
after this. You're watching the NFL,
I guess they're good at stopping teams at the 1-yard line.
It's in the game.
So that's the tip to beat me. Don't ever get stopped at the goal line.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Now
the Patriot offense set to take over again. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Okay, down 7-3.
Typically,
Touchdown
what they're doing
gives us
is
our first lead of the
emphasizing
game.
the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some.
Oh my God, run James White.
There's
This guy scored that game-winning touchdown in the Super Bowl. Come on,
I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. To the right side, and he's got more complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Pass complete. But no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats. Throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
And he's got his target. That's more.
Now we got some momentum going
22.
Now. Okay.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there.
Man, I threw that to the wrong guy, too.
They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And that one results in 35 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Now he'll look to throw here on
What?
2nd and 10.
Why did he go back?
And
He was
this
wide
one's
open. I threw it to him, and he just ran the whole other
Pretty
direction.
good coverage there.
Bruh.
Both of these defenses.
If I was in the video with Rick game right now, I would slap you right in the face for that.
And in today's
He's
NFL,
wide
we're
open,
used
and
to a
then
bit
Madden
more
had to put in, you
scoring.
know what?
This feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play? And fit's the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even add it a...
And he's in.
Just touchdown.
Touchdown, Patriots. Victor Cruz from 3 yards out, and the Patriots have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective,
by the way,
those are
I'm
plays they dream
on
of.
all
Correct on both
Madden's
counts.
second
Right?
string,
Because
so
once
it's
he
not going to
took
be that
off,
easy to kick
I
field
mean, let's
goals.
face it,
And
that should have been done in Big Sky
vice versa,
Country.
though,
Aren't any
that makes
speed
useless.
limits
But,
out there? And
sadly,
off he
guys,
went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase
I'm going to be ending this whole Madden Ultimate Team gameplay series when I
about the 25, call it the
all
24-yard
when I
line.
reach
Now we take a glance at the
Madden
offense as
first
they
string.
work their way back out for their first possession of the
Sadly.
second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start. Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time, spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys.
Wow, yeah, that guy wide open. But then my defensive tackle just
not easily done in
slaughtered
today's
that thing
NFL.
on.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do...
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
I don't get how we lose to a
Let's see,
good
and the
team,
offense still out there. They like to go on 4th and
we're
11.
beating a team with a 99 overall quarterback. I don't get that whatsoever, but whatever. We are doing that.
He'll try and throw for it here. On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And this is incomplete.
All I'm about to say, if he lost it, I would have been so mad. He's probably going to challenge that, too. He's probably going to challenge that. He's going to challenge.
Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
Yes. Thank you, man. Didn't choose me with that 4th down conversion.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head.
Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
I don't agree with that, but whatever.
And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Gerald McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class. There's a lot of debate about who was going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it 2 different ways. McCoy, more movement, more elusiveness. That allowed him to make the play there for a short gain.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Here's White. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Shift together here from the D-line. On play action, they'll throw. Backing up. That's caught at the 3.
High, but there's a flag.
And this one will wind up with him losing
Illegal
yardage back to the 4-yard line.
That's smart, then to decline the penalty. Because now it's 3rd and 4.
Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal.
I don't know where the touching was, but whatever.
Stanton.
No! Oh man, that could have been one of those bobbled catches. I have to settle. There, 29-yard field goal.
So now a big kick here for Travis Coons. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So a bullet dodge there defensively. They surrender excellent field position on the kick return, but it winds up not costing them a thing.
And that's a tough sequence of events from an offensive perspective. The inability to get first downs leads to the field goal try. And the inability to cash that in leads to nothing on the scoreboard. Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. And they're usually known as quick and fast.
That, bro.
In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
Missed that.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. Fighting through. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
So much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through.
Come on now, let's go defense. See, we're losing confidence now. I mean, I guess that's payback because we did stop him at the 1 yard line.
Getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 14 there. And that'll be good for a Pittsburgh first. So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the 4th with the football. They go play action here on first down. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
2 Patriots there to bring him down.
A good solid run there as we head towards the home stretch of this game.
And leading here late, so a chance for the defense to really close out this game if they can halt the offense. They'll try and sneak it here. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. They come up in an offset eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Let's go.
Back to throw. This one complete right side to McDonald. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now whistles blow and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Now let's go defense.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a bodybuilder's guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
We're only 1 yard away from putting the game in the bag, and now he's in position to win the game.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the first down.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on.
Let's go. 58. 58. I got him.
First down and goal to go from the 7. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. They come up in an offset eye. So second and goal here from the 9. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, that gives them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
And they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they?
A lot of confidence
Come on,
being
get on
shown
to
by
play.
them at this point of the game.
What's going on? Why aren't they in the huddle yet? What are they doing?
And they will not even get to the line here as we'll get a delay.
Let's see what he's trying to do.
So this game will come down to the right leg of Caleb Sturgis. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick here is good. And they take the lead here by a point, 10-9. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
That almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
I cannot believe I missed that field goal. That was like, I feel so deflated now. Did I miss that?
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field.
Guys, while on the stream here, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications every day, and peace out.